Everyone, and welcome to this live session. This is Reema. I'm here with another coffee cup reading. I hope that everyone is doing well. Um, I'm here with this coffee to look at the current energies for the next week, for the upcoming days. Um, as you know, you can join the session and ask your questions if you'd like to. In the beginning of the reading, I'll look at the collective energies and we'll see what is coming for us in general. And then, as I said, if there's comments in the, if you would like to ask your specific questions and receive an answer, you can do that. Everyone can do that. Those who have my channel's membership or those who use the super chats, they get priority, but in general, you need to pay for that. Let's see what is coming. What do we need to know? How things are gonna move forward for us in the upcoming week, and what is here for us to discover. Let's take a look. Well, I see some people are getting a direction. A lot of people might be traveling. I see people looking at, they are trying to maybe even go to different destinations. Maybe someone is a journey. I see maybe tourists, they are trying to find their ways. If you're traveling, make sure you have the correct addresses, make sure you have internet. There's a lot of like commuting, probably there's a lot of going here and there. I see some people might be on tight timeline to go see many places in a day. If you're not traveling, it can mean that you have a lot to do, you have to a lot to accomplish. Even in your mind, in your head, you have a lot of things that you have planned, and you're like, number 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna do this, like in you have an agenda. You might not be able to follow agenda. I see letter N. It could be a no, or something might be stopped, or you might change your agenda, which is fine. So don't be rushed. Go according to your plan, but don't stick to that. If change in your plan, if there is a change in the map, maybe your map is telling you go this way, but you see that the highway is blocked or there's construction, so really do that. So I just say that be prepared for plan B, and also be flexible. Don't give yourself hard time, because I see some people might get frustrated because of these changes or because of these obstacles, which are small, they're not really big. I see a beautiful success for someone. Someone is offering it can be a position, it can be a proposal to you. I see a beautiful necklace being proposed. Some of you might be getting married. You might be even looking into buying jewelry for yourself or for your bride or for you, and again for yourself. So, but I see two people. There are two people in opposite directions. I see for certain people, if there's a wedding, if there's a union, it can be work related as well. It can be for love, marriage. It can be related. Two people are opposing each other, but they cannot break this deal. This deal is not going to be broken. Although two people, like the sun and in front of each other, and they're pushing as they can. They're in opposite direction. But as I said, this unity, this union, this action, whatever it is sacred, and it's going to happen. So don't worry. Another decision maker who is in power, and this person is going to make the final decision. These two who are pushing to the different directions, they are not going to be influencing a lot. So don't worry about that. Again, I see a beautiful union or a celebration for recognition. Some of you might be thinking about if you're going to get a promotion. As I said, there's a lot of push and pull, but you'll be able to get that. No one can stop that. Some people are reading. I don't know, there's something that someone is trying to understand or trying to read even at night. The first time that they feel they have available this seat, maybe in the train, in the metro, they're reading about that. Maybe it's something that they would like to know more about. It's a research, something that they're all tasty to understand. It could be like letters from someone that you just discovered or they just discovered, or something that, I don't know, it's very new, it's a good concept, something, maybe an interesting book that they're reading. It's good. I also see that a vision of like it's going to be a fair division of power, a fair division of money. Something is being divided in a fair way. If you are going to the like if there's a judgment, or if you're going to a court for something, I see that they're going to give you a fair judgment be in favor. I mean, they're very fair. That's what I can say. I don't know why I see someone's using the hands-free or the headphones or earphones, earpods for a long time. Don't use that. That might give you ear problems. I see some ear problems, or they have like I don't know, like they're lightheaded. Something like that. So just I don't know, it might be related to your ears. Maybe your child has ear infection. I see someone problem with the ear, and I think we know about one person that had problem with ear, like an incident. That might cause issue. That might not be end of the story. I don't know. Somehow I see an again, it just came to my mind about that specific person. But in general, if you're using your earpods too much, I don't know, be careful about your ears. If you're in a cold country, I don't know where it can be summer. I mean, it's summer in the north hemisphere, but if there's somewhere that is really cold, try to cover your ears. It could be a virus for ear infection, something like that. Someone is asking, they're writing to their department. Try to wait for the right approach. There are two ways to do this. Again, this might be just for a specific people. It's not for everyone. Just a very specific message for one person or two. Maybe you're trying to write to someone who you're not very happy about it. Maybe you want to ask for a transfer of your department, or maybe you're asking for a paid leave or whatever it is. It's two ways. One way is a lot of obstacles. It can be for pregnancy. Maybe you're asking for maternity leave, an extension, or maybe someone is pregnant and they want to let their boss know. Because I see pregnancy, I see that the one way to ask them has a lot of obstacles up and down. It's a little bit bumpy, but the other way is very close, like very open. I can't tell you which way is which because I don't know the scenario, but in general, there are two ways to do it. So don't rush and think about it. What do we have on the plate? Well, there's someone who's, I don't know, there's some regrets. Maybe someone is taking like, why didn't I think about it? Hey, or there was another option. Oh, I said they have their hands on their forehead. They're why did I do this? There might be a competition that your team might lose, something like that. Maybe it's in the Olympics, maybe something that your favorite team last minute, maybe they lose something, but it's not a big deal. It's just that's easy. I see a beautiful bait, very nice energy, very good news is coming out of a situation that was totally dark. You had no hope, and this beautiful news coming. Maybe you were waiting for someone, and from that darkness and silence, there is this news, and after that, a lot of activities are. I see someone with letter R might come to your life, or something with letter R, a T with letter O, anything like that. There's love coming. There's a lot of signs after. There's a lot of signatures. There's a lot of movement, moving, transforming, new waves of energies. A lot of people, a lot of emails. Look, this at sign here. It's an at sign, and letter A of keys, starting things. So after a period of silence, I see things going in the better direction. I don't know, someone is rescuing something from a flood, or from sea, or someone is fishing. If you're fishing, or someone is fishing, someone goes fishing these days or next week, they have a very good opportunity to get what they want. Or if it's like energetically you're fishing for something, you'll find it. I don't know, I see treasure. I see something coming out of the, how can I say, the earth, like a treasure finding. Two full moons. I see some of you might be seeing your soulmate. Sorry, two new moons, two beginning for you. Some of you might be seeing your soulmate on Facebook, because I see this this letter F, that's very simple F, and I see a lot of social media activity here for some. Very beautiful news for some in relation to treasures. I'm not gonna say treasures like treasure. It could be for some of you something you might get from an old time. It can be an old friend, old soulmate that you find in Facebook, but it's like a treasure that you might find, which is, there are a lot of messages, but I'm not gonna get to all of it. Let's look what is in the cup. If you are interested in reading, you can always send me an email. You can see the email. You can see my email in the About tab and get a private reading, which is extensive. Well, I see, well, if you have a garden, I see that maybe, again, birds are building a nest, or I don't know, I see a bird house, which is very good. For some of you, there's an opportunity to, how can I say, to multiply some assets, to multiply some goodness, some pleasure, some joy. Absolutely, it's time for you to fly again towards your direction. I clearly see this bird leaving the nest. Maybe some of your children leaving, they're going to school. I see success. Maybe they're going to college. Maybe it's back to school time, whatever. I see letter 8. I see unit 8A. Someone is moving out again, but it's actually, they're very successful. They're gonna be A plus, whatever they're doing. It can be yourself as well. Maybe you're moving to a new direction, new department. You're going back to school. You're taking online courses. It's A plus. Again, I see someone with a map. I see people like male energies. Maybe you're confusing your family with your map reading. I see arguments between a couple that there are this argument regarding the map, finding the address, finding the direction. Be careful about people who are envious to you. I see a snake here, but it's easy for you to change your path and just bypass them. Need to face them. So just don't go deep. If there's a discussion, if you people who are causing trouble, they're making you like feel uncomfortable, just don't deal with them. Don't get close to them. Don't get to discuss with them. Because they're going to harm you in the end. So just try to bypass them, don't get close to them. Again, I see that someone might have read the news, or they have told you some wrong information because they just interpreted it wrong. It's not that they meant to disinfo you, but there might be a correction, something that they didn't understand and they told you. Be careful if you are in an argument, if in a legal argument, your lawyer, make sure you look at it yourself, because they might have transferred or transformed something, not again that they wanted to do that, like unwanted, some information they didn't understand and they told you. So yeah, try to get involved if there's messages. I see for a gentleman, I see power. You're sitting, coming in the future. It's not right now. The energies are very, very powerful. It's giving a lot of power to someone. I don't know, but I see a child with them. I don't know. There is someone who's gonna be in power, but they're immature. They're not mature yet, or they're not gonna do well, because the childish behavior is going to cause trouble for them. I see a candle burning. A nice wish is coming into reality. Someone is, again, if you are going to the beach, or or like in a I don't know, pool, lake, whatever, be careful. It's you're swimming. Someone might be asking for help. If you do not know how to swim, or you're not that good, try not to go by yourself, because someone might need to be rescued. Okay, so your comments, everyone. Let's now take a look and see what are the messages. If there's any questions for you, take a look, my dear members, first of all, and thank you for those who are using the super chats. Let's see what we have. Hi everyone, thank you for being here. I have a Stephanie. Let's see what's the message for Stephanie, my valuable member. Let's see what I need to tell you today. Wow, I see a beautiful bird. This is a combination of news. Like, it's not just one news. It's something that you have, like multiple news might come in one shot, or maybe in one day, or maybe in one period of time that you have been expecting something. A combination of because the bird I'm seeing, it has the head of a host, it has wings, it has the body of the eagle, and it has the tail of, like, I don't know, it's a lion or something like that. So something something is a combo is coming, which is nice. You're going to be surprised in a way. You're going to be surprised in a pleasant way. This is going to have a long-lasting effect in your life. It's going to change a few things in your life that you might be speechless in a good way. So it's coming very soon. This news, or this transformation, this change, it can also be transformation. You might even be surprised that you will take a decision. You make a decision and take a change in your life, maybe about your job, maybe about where you're living, maybe about the partners, or the partner you have, or people you live with, maybe with partners in your work. I see that transformation is coming for you. Of course, you'll make the decision, but you will be yourself shocked that, oh, how did this happen? Maybe like in 5 years, you're like, I was not thinking I'll be here. Let's see how can I get more clarity on this with my cards? Just pulling more card. Yeah, absolutely. It's something that you're ready for it. You already emptied, cleaned the past scenarios. You are ready to move on. You think you're still not ready. You don't think, you still don't have all the elements. For example, you want to travel across the world and you just have a car. You're like, I'm not going to do it like that. So you don't have hope in this, but you are expecting, you cleaned everything. You are waiting for this news, and it is coming. I'm telling you. Number two is given, shown to me. You might be like, I don't have, but like, I want to do this, but it looks like I don't have the means of it. I don't have what is needed, but what is needed will be coming to you. That's the news I'm talking about. That's the combo I'm talking about it to you. So be patient. It's very close, and I hope it happens very soon. Thank you, Bridget, for using the super chat. Thanks so much. Let's see what is coming for you, my dear. This month for Bridget, what do we need to know for Bridget? What is going to be happening? What should we expect? Well, I see that there is going to be something that you're holding on to, something that you really like to have, something that's really your heart. It's like a heart-shaped balloon that, like the chain of it, or the tail of it, whatever it is in you, and you grabbed it very tightly. You do not want to let go. If it's regarding your love relationship, if something like that, your relationship, your love life is secure, you're in control, and I see a knot even in here. You've tied together with this person, with this partner, with this job, place, collaboration, whatever. It is very strong, and you are in control. They are committed. You are committed. I see a good situation. If you're not in a commitment is coming, you will tie knots with something. If someone has turned to you or turned their back to them, there was a misconnection. If there was something that a relationship was broken or discontinued, I see that knot is going to be resumed. Something that you really enjoyed. It's a heart, something that warms your heart. You're very happy about it. I also see that this is something that take it with you wherever you go. It can be love to someone. It can be trust that you have to your partner. This can be your job that is secure. It can be the money or whatever. But I see that it's so secure that even if you leave and you go everywhere, it's coming with you. It is a very beautiful self-satisfaction. This definitely is, if this thing is not in your life, it is coming. I see number 6 for you. So I don't know how it's gonna relate into your life. And I see again a male energy. It's your son, it's your partner, it's in like whoever, or like maybe your brother. It's a young gentleman that I see there's a good, could be a colleague, it can be a boss. They're in good commitment. And sometimes you get nervous and stressed about this, or this gentleman is stressed about this. There has been a problem in the past. There has been something in the past that went not too well. I mean, when it broke, that was because some people were talking nonsense and they were just giving someone's wrong information. But this is number 5, and I told you 6. In one more like cycle, things are going to be tied back together. Absolutely. This is going to happen. And I see energy of distress for that male energy who might have been in the story in the past. Other than that, I see control in your, have the control in your life, and it's going to be stable. If you're unsure and certain about shakiness of something in general in your life, don't be. It's in good hands. It's in your hands, or if it's in anyone's hands, they're taking care of it. Don't about it. Thank you, my dear. Thank you to those who are giving me a thumb up. Really appreciate it. Next, Rose readings. Thanks for using the super chats. Let's look at the... Oh, you're asking about the election. Let's take a look about election in November for US. Let's see. I think I answered that question. I think I told you that Biden will opt out, and I think I said that he's not going to stay in the race. So let's see who's going to win. I don't know how to look at it. Let's see what's the general message. Who's going to win the election? Okay. Well, okay. What I'm seeing now is that the gentleman is not going to win. And I would say that this person is going to this how can I say, leave this topic for the rest of his life. Like they're gonna take, I see a gentleman taking their stuff, disappearing, disappearing. I'm trying to just be careful with the words I'm using, because I know because I don't want to say something that social media doesn't. So what I'm seeing here, what the energy is telling me, that the gentleman they might just forget about this. I don't see success for them. They will be heartbroken. I see actually a heart that there is an arrow in it. So be heartbroken. This is one way to interpret that. They might be heartbroken, and I think that I see that they will not be in the politics, for example. Anyway, they might just take their stuff and leave, and not be, just disappear. That's what I can say. I also see that I see the word Nelson. I don't know why I see Nelson. They're telling me Nelson. I know none of these people are Nelson, but I see Nelson. Yeah, what I'm currently finding out and what they're telling me is that, yeah, the energy for the female energy is stronger. I see they're are going to be successful. Let me see. There are still things that I'm seeing. I'm trying to make sense of it. I don't know which one. Pisces. There might be a Pisces who is the winner. Absolutely, the lady is gonna win. The lady is gonna win, and there's a lot of energies around her, super energy, maybe from her country where she was born. I mean, she was of course born, I would imagine, in the United States. I don't know the regulations, but I believe she must be US born. Anyways, I see her nation, her native, her intuition. She's a very strong person, and she's capable. She's capable of doing that. Absolutely, that's it. And to answer your question about your job, let me just pull a card for that and see what we can tell you, my dear Rose. You're gonna be working really soon, and it's just overdue. I don't know if you're not working right now. I don't know what's the reason, because I see that we'll be working. I see when you are working now. If you're not working right now, it's very, very close that you will start working. Or maybe there's something that you're doing, but you don't consider that as work, or it's not the work that you absolutely like, so you don't consider it. But yeah, very soon you're going to make money and you're going to enjoy it, but you're always evaluating the situation. One suggestion for you is, if you have a job, or if when you find a job, don't try to look for better. I mean, it's okay to find a better job after a while, but try to be concentrated on the job that you have currently, and on the side, maybe try to find another job as well. That's what the energy is telling me. Let's see who we have next. Member of my channel, Prem. Thank you so much. Very nice to you as well. Let's see what is the message for Prem today. What do we need to know for this reading? Oh, I see you have been upset. There's something that is yeah, I see something that's I see a little bit of sadness energy. If you have been upset, try to depart from it. Try to leave it. I see that if upset, if there has been some uncomfortable moments, I see that you're walking away from. Can be also people that are giving you like uncomfortable, like you're not feeling them. If that's the case, you need to move away, walk away from. Don't try to be in their radar, or keep them in your radar. I also see that, I don't know if you're watching Olympics, or I see something like activities, I see football or something like that. Try to get more engaged in physical activities, or maybe there's a friend or there's someone who's I don't know, who they participate in some kind of activity, like maybe they have a football team, they have a basketball team, that you can get on their team. A friend is gonna connect you somehow to something that is helping you come out of some sadness, some darkness. It might not be that you are sad, but someone is giving you that sad. Someone is transferring this a little bit dark energy to you. It can be the social media. Maybe if you're looking too much into the social media, the bad news, sad news, and you're just feeling like, oh my God, like what is life? Like something like that. Then it's just as unsatisfactory feelings. Try to depart from them. And again, as I said, there is absolutely a remedy for that, and that's I see exercise, happiness, dancing, being happy, and try to enjoy life with good people, with good friends. It's something you need to kick start, you need to kick off, don't delay it. Specifically if you're working, and if you have to look for a job, you need to start, you need to kick start, you need to kick really hard. And that's the start of your life. That will give you a big change. Something that you're pausing, you don't have energy for, you don't want to do, you're just pausing, you're delaying your success. Because I see as soon as you start that, you kick that start, many things are like a domino, is going to change in your life in a positive way. So absolutely, there are opportunities coming for you. Number one, if you have issues, if you have pain, if you are sick, there is healing absolutely coming. I see a woman healer is coming into your life. There's going to be strength for you. An important person, it can be not necessarily a male, who's coming and they can help you. There is something you need to kick his start, and that is going to bring happiness. That's going to bring a lot of all the success that are over. What I can tell you is that it looks to me like you are behind a door, sitting on a couch, and you're like, I don't have the energy to open. They give you the key, or you just have to wake up, like stand up and look for the key. But if you open the door, that's the transformation. There is so much waiting for you behind that door, but you're just not doing it. You're just sitting and you're like, I don't have energy, I don't want to do it. That's what I can see and can you, my dear. I hope that it makes sense, and I hope that you enjoy doing. Hi Lucky Star, thank you for being here. Let's see what you can expect in August for Lucky Star. What do we need to know? For Lucky Star, well, I see surprise. I don't know if you have a birthday in August or there's some celebration in August. If it's not your birthday, it can be someone's birthday that you will attend, and it's going to be surprising. Somehow, there is a surprise. It might not be a birthday again. It might be like a news that comes to you, something that a birth of something, a connection. A big surprise is coming to you. It can be the success of your project. It can be defending your thesis. It can be something that flies, like some plans that is gonna fly. It can be a promotion. I see a big piece of cake. If you have plans in August, it's gonna be a piece of cake. It's gonna be accomplished. If you want to launch something, if you want to talk to important people, if you want to make a decision, that's the time to do it. Just be careful for traps. Mercury is going to be retrograding in August, so make sure your plans are carefully basically checked and verified. Also, if you want to launch something, make sure you also double check, recheck during the Mercury retrograde. It's a great time to check things, make sure things are everything in place. I don't know, I see something like NASA. I don't know, something big is gonna happen in your life, something that you're just gonna I don't know, shoot at the target, get it done, fix it, something that you are very hopeful to that, easier than you thought. But I can tell you, be careful with your driving. I don't know if you have a motorcycle or a car. Be careful about motorcyclists, people like children with bicycle. Make sure you're driving, you're careful, because sometimes you might be very happy, or you're on the phone, or you're, I don't know, somehow you're excited. You might just avoid any accident. I don't see any accident, but I just feel the energy, so I will be sure that you are aware of that. Thank you, Prem, for your comment. Okay, now let's see what we have here. Kelly, thank you so much. Mr. Moise, thanks for being here. For Miriam, let's see for your job, what we can see for Miriam. What do we need to know about job for Miriam? I don't know if there has been obstacles in your job. I don't know if there has been someone who has been told that they did something wrong, or there has been a like notice, or I see something that someone needs to if you have been asking for a second chance, or if someone has been asking you for a second chance, I see it's going to be if there has been an escalation, if there has been tension at your job, it's going to be resolved, it's going to be removed, like it's gonna be okay. If the escalation at work, don't get into trying to solve it for other people. Let them settle their whatever they have. If you are looking for a job, I see someone is giving you a direction. You need to look at the different direction. Apply in a different way, maybe change your CV or resume, your cover letter. It needs to be touched up. Someone can help you. Maybe, I don't know, some professional help that can help you, guide you. Or maybe you have to look at another source of sage. You need to do something new than what you have been doing before regarding looking for a job. But this escalation, this tension problem that you have is going to be resolved. But look at the signals, listen to the signals, listen to people who are trying to help you. Your love and relationship, I think that's also something you were asking. Or if it's about finance, it's going to be okay. You're going to secure it. It's not going to get bad. You're able to handle, to secure what you have, and it's going to be better. Better days are coming. The flow of energy is coming. Don't lose hope. Try to keep what you have tight, and I don't see any loss. So hopefully it's going to grow into a better situation. And let's see for Kelly. What is the message for August for Kelly? What do we need to know for Kelly today? Wow, Kelly, I see a little puppy. I don't know if you're going to have a puppy, but I see a beautiful little puppy. New excitement coming in your life. It hasn't started. It won't be in August. It's later than that, but the energies are coming down. I see 3 people to each other, or 2 people with the same goal. If there are 2 people, like including yourself, that you're thinking about the same thing. I see 2 people, like I see a gentleman who's thinking about the same thing that you're thinking. Yeah, it's getting, energies are changing, because as I said, it's not going to happen in August. It's just the energies are being created, are just shifting, are present. It's not that much settled yet. So I just can't tell you for today. You are thinking about the same thing that the gentleman is thinking. You have the same goal. You miss maybe the same person. You miss the same things that they do. You have shared memories. Let's see how it is gonna be. Yeah, absolutely a gentleman. They're thinking to come and talk to you or message you. As soon as they're released, they are busy. You're gonna hear from them. Again, I said it's not in August. The edges are just shaping. For Karen, let's see what is the message for Karen. What does Karen need to know at this time? Tell, hey. Wow, I see you're working on something very hard. But it looks like to me that it's just to block some, like for example, you have, your mind is busy with something, like I don't want to say stress, like you're upset with something, or something occupies your mind. Your mind is busy with something bothers you. For example, like I'm worried about my child. I'm like, are they doing well? Are they doing good in school? This anxiety is around my head, and to avoid them, I'm just cooking, or I'm paying. I said you're doing something to avoid some negative thoughts. That's great, but it's just you're blocking them. You have to remove them. You just not to have to. So I said they're part up. You need to get them out of your system, your life, your mind. It can also, I say clutter. This might be something physical that you need to clean, remove from your life. Maybe clean the garage. Maybe below your bed, a lot of clutter that you need to unclutter. I see you're all busy. You don't have time to do that right now, or you are trying to avoid that. It can also be about your relation with another person. Between you, there's this like clutter that needs to be cleared, sorted out. You might need to talk to that person. Whatever it is, you need to do it. Make the time. Try not to avoid it. Try to find time that's good for you. You're ready, you're present, you know what you want with your energies along with that, and go for it. You need to fix this because I see you're avoiding it. You're taking other ways to avoid this. Again, it's up to you, but that's not probably the best way to deal with it. So you can try to manage that in the best way possible. I will do the best for you. Next we have Flo. Okay, you don't have a message. Thanks so for your message. Thank you. Hi Daniela, thank you so much. Let's see a new home. Okay, let's look at that, the financial situation and the new home for Daniela. Tell us about the home. A new. Um, Yes, I see that you are actually living. I don't know if you have a child. I see a child with you, or maybe it's another person with you. Maybe someone younger than you that will help you find this place. But absolutely, I see that you have your stuff, and you're moving out. Like you're this area is vacant. You're moving out, or you're moving in a new place. It can be a bigger place in the suburb, or it can be maybe a smaller place. No, I feel like it's a bigger place in a suburb. It's possible that you share with someone, because I see a bigger space and there's another person with you. I don't know if there's possibility that thank you so much again. There's a possibility that I don't know, maybe you move in with someone, or maybe there's another income somehow. But this scenario is going to be turned into a nice direction. It's not going to be concerning. Like, for example, your sister might say, like, oh, what about you come live with me? I see a kindness, I see generosity from someone that is going to help you. Or it can be the energies. But I don't know why I see a bigger place for you, a bigger space for you. Let's see what can. Yeah, absolutely. There's energies for you. There's supportive energy. I don't know if you're in a relationship, you're with someone, but I see in the Pisces season, or from a person, you're gonna get a boost. So it can be even you work for a person. I see artistic work as well. Maybe there's another work. Yeah, there's gonna be balance. You will do it. You're fine. You make it work. There's gonna be balance. Justice will be saved. If there's some, again, I see another woman. If there's someone who had own you money or something, I don't know, a positive change is going to happen in your finances and your life. I wish you all this, and I hope that you liked it, my dear. For Lynn, hi, thank you so much. Let's see what is the message for you, and let's look at that. What do you know? There are certain small things that need your attention. If you work remote, I see connection from different parts of the country, different parts of the world. Some connections, for example, maybe you want to transfer money between banks. Like some people from different offices need to do something for you. It will be done. I see connection. I see wiring. I don't know. I see wired connections. Maybe you work for an internet company. I don't know, electronics. I don't know if you have electronic problems in your home, or maybe it's not a problem. Something with via the networking, your network, your friends. Some people who are remote are going to help you in this time. Or again, as I said, you might find a remote job. Also, relatives who are remote or far from hear from them. I see connections. Work on your connections. I see number 7. There's some trips, short trips that you need to go. You might need to see your. I see a female energy. If there's pregnancy around you, or if pregnant, I see baby girl for someone. I see a lot of travels for you. And also, I don't know if you're eating right now. I see sandwich, drink. I don't know if you go for lunch or dinner to a specific place. I see it's combo. Maybe you ordered the combo of a drink and sandwich. I don't know why there, but I see it, and I had to tell you. I hope you like it, my dear. Thank you, Prem, for using the super chats. Really appreciate it. So let's see what good news are coming to you. Let's take a look. Well, my coffee is almost dry. Hopefully it's gonna work. What good news are coming for Prem? I see a good company for you. You're gonna find. I don't know why I see Australia. I see a koala. I mean, as soon as you break this energy of being reluctant, many good things are going to happen for you. So you have to break this reluctant energy which is around you. But I see good company with you. I don't know if you're taking a train, or you are sitting in a car, or it can be an airplane, but I don't know why I see it, because that you're socializing with someone. You might see someone in an airplane, in a travel trip that you're going. That can be maybe the push that you want, or maybe that's the person that you need to meet. There's some messages for you in an adventure. An adventure is coming in your life. An adventure is coming that's going to change your. That's nice. Maybe this people is from Australia. Maybe they live in Australia. And and you're curious about something. And again, as I said, this can be to love, this can be related to you, like this is gonna bring a huge shift for you as well. So look at that. Don't miss this opportunity. If there's an opportunity for a travel trip, just get on the go. It can be also that it's not really a travel, it can be a how can I say, a journey that you need to start. And as soon as you start the journey, there are changes in your life, there's transformation in your life. Thanks, Rose. Thank you, Rose. I think I saw your super chat. I believe I answered your both questions. One was about the election, one was it about your job? Yeah, I think that you are asking if you will find a job soon, and I think I pulled the card. Let's look at the coffee and see for your second question regarding your job. What do we need to know? Well, again, that's what again I saw for when I put I see you already have a job, or you will have very soon. You're doing something, but you're not very happy with it at the moment, and you're looking for a better opportunity. The better opportunity is coming, but I see that when you start the job, you will very soon feel bored again, or you will very soon feel like I need a better job. So this transition, it's really good to be looking for a better possibility to find a better job. Everyone should do that. But I think that gap for you is very short, and very soon you want to find another job. I say stability is important. That causes some people to think that this person is not staying anywhere for a long time. Look weird on your CV, for example. Those examples that I'm giving you. But I would say if you're not working at the moment, I would say that you will find something. Actually, you will like that maybe by the end of August. I don't say that it's very soon, because the energies are just about to establish. But this movement, this changing, there's too much. You have to stay. You have to be stable at some point, and try to well, again, it's really good to change job and go for a better job. But again, stability is good as well. I think that's what I also said in the first part when I did the card for you. We are at 44 minutes, almost done. Let's see, Spooner. Let's see what's coming for Spooner. What do we need to know? Let me see what is for Spooner. What is the message? What do we need to know? Okay, no, something that was very slow in your life, and you were not happy with the way it was shaping, with the way it was moving, with the way it was showing stuff. This is gonna go. If your home was like, if you have a tenant and they had occupied your home, maybe not paying rent, or you had problems, they're gonna be leaving. You will leave them. You will ask them to leave. I see some vacancy. If you're waiting for a vacancy, if you're looking for a vacancy, it is gonna happen. It has to live your life, and you would like them to do, they will do that. I see some situation that was too cumbersome, and it was taking so much time. It's getting into the end, so be patient. If you wanted to live somewhere, if you want to go on travel, if you are leaving someone, they will truly miss you. Changing jobs, they will miss you. They are looking for you, like they will miss you for a long time, or they cannot find your delicate. They don't find your replacement easily. You person who's not replaceable. For a lot of people, you make memory with people. You're a very pleasant person. Somehow things, when they're slow for you, it makes you uncomfortable. Just go with people's pace. Yeah, that's the message. And what did I tell you? I see there's something else, but let me see. I mean, you might buy a new car. I don't know if you have a white car. I see a white vehicle. But there's a departure. Absolutely pleasant. I mean, it's what it is. Some people, if it's a male energy in your life, they think that you are I don't know, the male energy is very slow in your life. Like they are slow. You want them to be acting, to make decision faster, to act faster, to be like an eagle. Do a little bit, they know that, and they're trying to. I see that as well. There's a male energy in your life that they think you have a lot of expectations from them. So that's what I can tell. That was what I had to tell you. Jackie, hello. I hope you're doing well. Um, oh, sorry for the loss. Let's see if there's any message from John who really passed away. Let's take a look. I hope they're in peace. Let's see anything from this pastor. Were they married? Because I see their reunion with their love of their love. I see a bride and a groom. They joined a someone they loved on the other side. This can be maybe their mother. I'm not saying like marrying, but they are with person, the energy that has been passed away before them, and they are now together. It can be, of course, their mother. They're back. They are there, and they're very happy with that reunion. It's something that they have been, how can I say, they have been missing a long time. They want you to, is there an unfinished project for them? They break a leg, or did they fall, or you said they passed away suddenly. You don't need to explain, but they want you to continue their journey. If there's someone who needs help, assistance, someone who's disabled, or for the disabled donations or charities, he's very much in favor, was very much in favor of helping people with disabilities, and also to give light to people. I would say, I'm sorry to say this, my dear, but I have to. You can leave it or take it, Jackie, but I just have to say, light a candle for him for 3 days if you would like to, if it's anything that you would like. And also, if you can, ask their family not to turn off at least one of the lamps in his house. Don't turn everything. Like if you had an apartment, if you had a flat, whatever, house, paint, whatever, leave a light on. I don't know if you can do that or not. I don't know if it's in your capacity, in your physical, possible to contact them and tell them. They might not that. They might ask you for the reason. But in his memory, don't turn his home's light off. And I have goosebumps all over my body now that I'm seeing this. Very clearly, I'm seeing this message. If it's something you cannot do, maybe his office in the church, his room in the church, don't turn off the lights for a while. Maybe suggest that as a suggestion. Don't tell them why. Suggest that in his memory, his light is going to be on for some time. Or if none of it is possible, just light a candle for him. In his memory. But the most thing I see that he does not like that his home is dark and his light is off. And what else I can tell you is that he does want someone to continue his role, shedding light into people's life. He was a great man, and I wish he is in peace. Okay, this was very emotional. I feel like, yeah, that was heavy. That was a heavy message. Prem, I saw a question. Sorry about just 1 second. I see Daniela. Oh, I'm so happy I was right. Okay. Wow. So you see, too many things are true. Wonderful. I'm happy that you got the right answer. Why I'm here in these guidance sessions are just to help people get some clarity. If they like, and if they don't like it, they can just leave it. It's up to you. Of course. Thank you. Yeah, if you can ask someone at church, Jackie, that would be very helpful. I don't know if you had an office in the church, if you had a room in the church. If they can just leave that, yeah, just leave that on for, I don't know how long they can do that in his memory. He does not like, does not in that state that he sees his home is all dark. Give him some time. Prem, that's the last question I'm taking here, because now I'm a little bit, yeah, you're quite emotional. Jackie, for Prem, for your mom, you can also come back another time and I'll give you a better answer, but I will just try, because I'm a little bit unfocused now after Jackie's question. For Prem, what is it for your mom? I see that does she have expectation from a gentleman? I don't know. She's waiting for some decision. She's maybe waiting for expectation from someone to do something for her. And in this scenario, she thinks that she doesn't have a lot of authority. She thinks that someone make the decision for her. Maybe it's your father, maybe it's someone, I don't know, in her life. The problem is that she has to take authority. She has been always deferring responsibilities to other people, waiting for them to make decisions, to make things work better, to make things move in the right direction, you know. But now, and then it doesn't happen, she might blame them, or she expects them. It's all about expectation, what I'm seeing from her side. There's this person who will distance from her. I don't know if they are physical distance or it's just emotional distance. She's blaming this person, this gentleman. It can be her father in the past. Yeah, she thinks that the justice didn't serve for her. Someone was not, she's looking for justice for herself about this thing, about this person. Maybe it's his father, maybe it's her brother, maybe it's her, I don't know, some male, and she is bearing a lot of discomfort. She thinks that person caused a lot of loss to her. Yeah, it's her brother, and she is just not forgiving this person. Not, she's looking for justice. What else? You know, yeah, this is a blood relationship, so absolutely her brother is that, and she once trusted him. This person, this brother, is now very confused. He is in this world. If he has died, he's passed, so there's not much we can do. If he is in this world, he's so much confused in his life. He's dealing with a messy situation. He doesn't know exactly what to do. And not specifically about your mother, but in his life, he's very confused. There are things in his life that are not well. Maybe he has health problem that you don't know about. Maybe he has financial problem, issues with his children, whatever it can be. But this person is in a total, absolutely shitty scenario. I'm sorry to say that. Your mom is she's like a hanged man. She's stuck with her energy. She is stuck with this story, with this scenario. She cannot let it go. She might be fair, she might be right. As I said, she's right, she's looking for justice, but at the moment it's just giving her a lot of dark feelings, you know. That's what I can tell you at the moment. So thanks everyone. I hope everyone is gonna have a wonderful day, and until the next time, stay blessed. I'll come back tomorrow, so if you're around, come say hi. Bye everyone.